All right, we're going to Spain, all the way to Spain. Joe Jacobi.
Hey, Kevin, I'm absolutely loving this conversation. Thank you so much for the way that you share it. In addition to having been an Olympic athlete, something I don't talk about as much or not, it doesn't come up. I had for 5 years the opportunity to be the chief executive officer of the U.S. Canoe Kayak Federation in the U.S. During that time, canoeing was added to the Paralympic program. So we had this opportunity to go into the talent development, talent recruitment side of Paralympic sport. So as I was listening to your story, and of course, this is all going through my mind really quickly as I listen to your story. You're 23 when this happened, meaning like relative to a high level sport, your accident happened to you like late in life relative to your sport career. In canoeing, we actually focused on military veterans that were injured in service. A lot of Olympic sport in the US actually goes the other way. They go with younger kids that had disabilities at a young age. So they were learning with those disabilities at a younger age. It's not right or wrong. It's just choosing which way. Two questions for you. One, on your hockey team, what was like, just if you quickly think about it, what was the breakdown of people who had injuries like later in their life relative to the sports career versus like teammates that had like disabilities like born with them or really early age? And secondly, if you could share like one really positive experience at like from the Olympic Village, Paralympic Village that was good for you, and maybe one that was like kind of made you rethink something that maybe rubbed you wrong. I'm just curious about this part of your journey. I could talk to you for hours, by the way.
Cheers. Yeah, thanks, Joe. I got you on a couple things here. So in terms of like demographics of the team, it changed a lot. 2010, when I joined the team, I don't know what the average age was, but there was two guys. Vancouver 2010 Paralympics, Team Canada, there were two guys in their 50s, there were two guys in their 40s. Today, I don't think there's a player on the team past 30. So yeah, same, it keeps getting younger. Interesting statistic I heard recently from Spinal Cord Injury Ontario. When I got injured back in 06, the demographics of I don't know the average age, but out of 15 people in my rehab facility, most of them were in their 20s. Today, most of the people in the facility, they say the average age in Toronto right now of SCI injuries is about 60 years old. And I was like, what the hell changed in like 15, 20 years? And they said, from the demographics of the population, there are more people that are elderly in their life, 60s, 70s, and 80s that don't want to slow down, and they're having the slips and falls. They're falling off a ladder. They're trying to fix the eaves trough. It's great that they're staying active, but they're more fragile is one way that they would kind of describe it. So I hear what you're saying. Like, I think for competitive Paralympic sport, yeah, there's a younger demographic always being pursued. But as I spoke with the facility, they said the older demographic is actually starting to fill up their facility more than the young ones are.
Interesting.
In terms of stories, real quick, one positive, at the end of the games, everybody wants to barter with other countries, like clothing especially. And I was scrambling because I'd given away a bunch of my stuff. But the Sochi jackets from the event were like $350 in Canadian dollars. Might only be like $100 US. But anyways, I just had to like find a way to get one of these jackets. And one of the last things I had left was I traded a $10 pair of red Canadian mittens for that $350 jacket. So that was the best barter of my entire life. And not a negative thing, but a funny thing that happened. So, we're in Russia and it's all smooth sailing, let's call it. And we're hanging out with our, what do you call it? Like our guide or translator. And so I said to him, like, dude, I'm like, what's the deal here? You open up Instagram, you see Russia, like people pulling out crowbars and fighting in the street and breaking skulls open. I'm like, but everyone's chill here right now. He goes, hop. This is not the real Russia.
It's a sanitized version for the Olympics.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.